I would have given a yellow as an over round of both hours. I would have given a yellow, but I don't think that any of us can sit here and say none of them were definite yellow cards. It is a promising attack. Don't get me wrong; he's not hurt him. There's people but that's why it wasn't a straight red, because there's a lot of people behind the ball and whatever between the ball and the goal. So I don't think it's.
And you'd have given an overall yellow because it happened so close together, right?
Yes.
But when we see a studs up
common
tackle,
sense.
But if they happened in
isolation,
I was just going to say,
Jake, common sense.
if they happened in isolation though, and that second one, I'd be going, oh, he's lucky. He's lucky to stay on. He's on a yellow when he's done that. He's running towards goal, promising attack. I'm thinking it's lucky.
Common sense in the Manchester United Middlesbrough game in the FA Cup. Common sense. The referee blows his whistle. That goal should be ruled out. The handball for Middlesbrough. Common sense. Anybody can watch that game. We'll all sit and watch it. That's handball. Yeah. But the letter of the law says because Watmore passed it, to the goal scorer. Yeah. If Watmore put the ball in the back of the net, the goal's ruled out by the letter of the law. But because he didn't score. But common sense, that is handball. That's common sense. That's never a second yellow.
But Rob, this is football, and common sense doesn't come into it anymore when we're making decisions.
Yeah. I think
that's what it seems
we
like.
see a real nasty tackle 5 seconds into a game, and then Peter might say, well, the ref didn't want to give a red card so early in the match. And you would all go, it's got nothing to do with it. If it's a red card tackle, it's a red card tackle. I think Michael is right that if he was already on the yellow from 10 minutes ago...
I've never said that.
People say it all the time. I think if it was a yellow and he just did that shoulder barge 10 minutes later and got a red, I don't think any of you would be saying that.
I'd go, it's harsh. I think you'd sit here and go, it's harsh.
Is Peter still there?
He might have gone home. Peter?
No, I'm still here. Peter, but
enjoying the chat.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Peter. I'm sure I've heard you and other referees say the second yellow has to be a greater tolerance level than the first yellow card. Therefore, given a red card. Am I right?
Well, you're not wrong, but what I mean by that is that it's got to be a card that you can sell to the rest of the world, basically.
Right, Peter.
And for me there, Michael's right what he's saying, by the way.
Oh, because he's agreeing with you almost.
If you take that in isolation, it's a yellow card all day long. Just because it's the second yellow card in quite quick proximity doesn't mean to say that Michael Oliver then should say, oh, no, I'm not going to give you that one. Look, Martinelli's the fault here, not the referee. It's Martinelli's fault for being so petulant in his manner of play.
What's a promising attack then? What does that equate to? Can you just explain what a promising attack is? Because there's five or six bodies waiting to defend this phase of play.
You've seen many times where the right winger, left winger takes on the fullback, goes past the fullback. He's going into oceans of space there to create that promising attack, and he's fouled. That deserves a yellow card because you're stopping a promising attack. In this
instance, past the winger, not the fullback. He still had a fullback to beat, I think.
Yeah, but he could whip the ball over, couldn't he, Rio? There's opposite. Look at the space he's got to move into. And so the referees take that into consideration. And Martinelli does not play for the ball at all. He goes straight through the back of him. And he's not even attempting to play the ball. It's not as if you can say he's tried to nick the ball from him. He hasn't. He's just pushed him in the back. It's a clear yellow card.
Should we be talking a bit more about Martinelli's actions rather than the referees?
Well, you didn't ask about him, did you?
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I think he'll look at it and he'll learn from it. And it is, petulant, and you've got to understand where you are in the game as well and manage yourself in those situations.
I think half the time, though, as a player, if you think, oh, I'm going to get a yellow card for one I've just done, and
got a free hit,
you feel as if you got a free hit because he's never going to give me 2 yellow cards like he's just done.
Never been seen in football.
No, exactly.
Never been seen in football. But he's right.
That might make people players now think about it. They haven't got a free hit. But I think there'll be viewers. I think viewers will be.
I think it happened in a game early in the season at City. Was it when somebody got 2 yellow cards in space of 30 seconds when they brought him down for a free kick and they blocked it?
But it's.
The Wolves, Jimenez.
That's right.
Jimenez. We were there, we done it.
Yeah.
That was a game.
Yeah, I wasn't there and I knew about that. So,
Interesting.
Thanks, Pete, anyway.
Yeah, thanks very much indeed for that. Just want to leave you with one thing. Look it up, 2015. Poor old Chris Baird, playing a Euro qualifier for Northern Ireland, gets sent off for 2 caution offence in the same flight as a play against Hungary. So it's not without precedence.
Very good.
Thank you.
Love that.
There you go.
Cheers.
I wonder who told Peter about that.
Yeah.